G'day and welcome back to Duckzorly Gaming and episode 43 of our 24-day seasons challenge on Sherwood Park Farm. So as we continue on, we're in our 5th day of early winter, so we're, what's that, just over a quarter of the way through. Actually no, we're not even that. Under a quarter of a day through our winter season, and we're continuing to power on through with our biogas, and as we come along selling off crops and also equipment that we are no longer going to need. So what we're going to do now is we're going to head over and just look after our greenhouses because they're still providing us with an income. So we've just got to take them, go over and get some water for those. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the K100 over here and our water tanker, and we'll head on over there and fill up. So yeah, so it's we are slowly getting to the closing stages of this series. And it's been a long one, but it's been quite enjoyable. I'm still enjoying it. Certainly no problems with that. Certainly hope you're enjoying it. As we've said previously, it's not got a high amount of views or anything like that. But then again, same can be said for most of my channel at the moment. We are still growing, and that will come with time, I'm sure. But for the moment, I think we'll come to the end of this one, and we'll look at perhaps doing another 24-day seasons on a different map with different geos, all that sort of stuff. It's certainly something different enough to do, and it certainly does make it even more of a challenge. I know not a lot of people will be playing 24-day seasons because of the fact that it is so challenging at times. Didn't really come down that way the smoothest of entries. Anyway, alright, so we'll fill him up. Now what we've got to do is we've got to come up here and have a look. So I noticed one of them was totally empty. So yes, that one is empty of water, but it's full on compost and manure, so that's okay. Same with that one. So basically these are all full of compost and manure, which we've done in a previous episode, but we didn't fill up the water, so they're not producing anything at the moment without water. So that's what we need to do. So we'll fill them up with water and move along from there. Alright, so we got 40,000 litres. Now I think it's about 20,000 litres per greenhouse, so we're going to have to fill this up again to fill it up. That's okay. It's hard to believe we're already at early February 2018. This episode is being recorded on the 6th of Feb, and you'll most likely see it I think around the 9th or 10th is probably more likely the 10th. But the year is already going so fast it's not funny. So we'll be, next thing you know, it'll be Christmas again. Alright. Now, it did give me an unload there initially. I missed it, obviously. There you go. Alright, so I'll unload him. Now I still do love these mods, the custom road train mods. The trailers and everything are fantastic. I certainly do love the readouts and the overloading and all that sort of stuff. So if you haven't already looked at these, certainly go and have a look. I will put a card up on the screen about now with a link to my initial mod review of the custom road train pack, and in fact that was my first ever video, the mod review of the custom road train pack. So go check that one out and download it. It is a fantastic set of trailers and trucks and all that sort of stuff. So do yourself a favour and go check it out. Now some of these we have a harder time. Change the tip side to the left for a start. There you go. Oh. So it's giving me the tip indication. As you can see, it's not going to tip. It's a bit of a struggle sometimes trying to get these tip triggers. Only seems to be with the liquid containers, and I'm not just talking this mod pack, in general. Okay, sorry about that. We had a phone call. Whoops, as I go the wrong way. All right, so as we were saying, yeah, some of these tanker mods, I don't think it's the tanker so much. I think it's maybe the triggers more so. Definitely have some trouble getting the unload point. I know sometimes the compost unit is very finicky, but anyway, we've got it this time. So we'll get another one of these greenhouses here filled up with water, then we'll have to fill up another one and get the last 20,000 into that. So we'll do this bottom one over there, what looks like, I think it's the tomatoes over there, and that will be it. Alrighty. So yeah, so what's the plan now? So once we've got the greenhouses back up and running again, we'll head back over to the biogas area and we'll see what we need to do there. We certainly need to get the composter back up and running. So what we might have to do there is go up to the farm and grab some straw or some grass and bring that down and put that into the composter and get that fired up again. We also need to empty out the manure from the manure separator. Our little Volvo is over there. He's got a full load, but obviously we can't use it over here at the moment because we're chock-a-block full of manure, but that will change now we've filled this up with water. We should find that if we ever find a trigger, there we go, and it's not going to activate it. Very finicky. Yeah, so we're not going to need any manure over here initially, but once these got the water in, it won't take long for these to start using up that manure, so we'll be able to bring it over. What we're going to do is go a bit more square on and see if we can get it to take. Alright, so one more to go after this, and then we'll be right. So what you should find now is these have already started producing again. Oh, not quite. Well, he's unloaded anyway, so now we'll refill this bloke up and we'll be right. I don't think there's enough in that tank there. Let's just double check, see how much is in that one. There's only 2,500 litres, that won't do enough. Alright, so we'll, bit of a tight squeeze around here, we'll swing around. Wheelbarrow got a bit of a ding in it, but that's okay. Alright, see if we've done enough. I got the wheelbarrow again. See if we can do a little bit better job of going down this little ramp this time. Not looking real good. All right, load him up. We'll just put 20,000 litres in it this time, and then we'll go and offload it. Won't worry about filling it up all the way to the 60,000 litres, because we have got other things we want to go and do. All right. There we go. We've got our 20,000 litres going. Again, what we might have to do is just go in quite square to minimise our mucking around. There we go. Alright, so that means our greenhouses are back to full production. We should start getting some money back from that again. What we need to do actually is we were remiss in putting our time up. So I'll certainly start producing now, because as the time kicks in, and there you go, as it's going away, so we're already down to 99%, so it's melon pallet 17% produced, and in a couple of ticks it'll change that again. Waiting. Make a liar of me. There we go, 25%. So it doesn't take long at 15 times speed to produce a pallet. So we'll see the money coming in from that quite quickly. In the interim, what we'll do is we'll actually just bring him over. Alright, back over to the biogas. Hopefully without going off the bridge. Whoa! Now we need to find what we did with our big trailers. I think we've left them over at the transport area. We'll have to go and have a bit of a look-see, because we want to use those to bring over some product for the biogas and the composter. So we'll just tab through and see if we can find where it is. There's the trucks. There's two of our trailers. And there he is, he's up at the farm. Alright, so we'll bring this guy through, we'll load him up. Well, he's not connected. That's not going to help. We might take some grass down and just use some grass. Because we have got a large amount of grass, not glass, there to use. So, I might just fit through here. So we'll take 300,000 litres of grass down. It will, number one, start diminishing the amount of grass we have stored up. But secondly, it'll give us plenty of product down there to keep the biogas and all that churning away. So we'll go through and start loading up. Alright. So we've got just a fraction under a million litres of grass. So we've got more than enough grass at the moment. So we'll fill these guys up and get going. Now, before we go and do anything else, let's have a look at our animals. So we do need to give the animals some feed. So we'll definitely do that before the end of the day. I think they'd still survive till tomorrow, but we just want to make sure we don't want to lose any because we've put some extra in there. Actually, while we're doing that, let's have a look. So our wheat prices are at the highest they would probably be. So is our barley, canola. So we want to be selling our wheat, barley, canola, corn, potatoes, sugar beets, manure. Alright, we need to be selling everything today. Fuel, not so worried about. Seeds, not so worried about. Wool, total mixed ration, wood chips, we haven't got any. Silage, straw, pig food, pigs. Almost trying to sell our pigs. So right at the end of fall, we'll be selling our pigs. Haven't got any oat or rye, I don't think. Alright, so what we are going to have to do is we'll just move forward and get some grass. So what we'll be doing is we'll be offloading this stuff down at the biogas and then coming back up and selling off everything. Because we're going to get the most money today. So let's go and have a look at what we've got. So we've got 276,000 litres of wheat. We've got some barley, we've got no canola. We've got some corn, we've got some soybeans, potatoes, beets. We've got plenty of pig food in that to last. And we've got plenty of grass and hay for the sheep. So that's what we'll do. We're going to sell off all these crops. It'd be nice if we got a great demand for the moment, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen. So we just got to pick whichever one's the highest price and go sell it off. So that'll actually be in the next episode because getting close to the end of this episode. So what we'll do with this one is we'll take this grass down, we'll deliver it all off, and then we'll leave the episode there and we'll come back. And in episode 44, we'll begin selling everything off and really sort of trying to maximise our profits, ready for the next farming adventure. Another look. So we've got 872,000 litres of corn, 334,000 litres of potato. Was potato? I think potato was at a high as well, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah. So This is a wonderful addition to seasons. It really is. It certainly makes your decisions to buy and sell and when to do so so much easier. Fantastic. All right. So we'll just put the covers on. There we go. All right, off to the buyer we go. Oh, I'm glad I checked that that sales indicator, that chart today, because we might have left it for tomorrow to sell everything, and we would have ripped ourselves off by, in some cases, half of the price. So, very good thing to remember, to go and check that quite regularly, especially if you're going to be looking at maintaining and selling your crops at the highest possible price for maximum yield or profits. Come up to the buyer here. So what we'll do is we'll just we'll disconnect our trailers, because we only want to really have the one trailer to offload for the compost. That's if I remember it takes grass. I'm pretty sure it did, but I normally use straw, but I'm pretty sure grass was taken. We'll find out, won't we? Oh, pulled that in a bit too tight, didn't I? Shadow was a little bit deceiving there, actually, I think. Okay, so we got that. And the other thing we need to do is we need to get some fuel, most likely. But that can wait till tomorrow's episode as well. Oh no, we've got plenty of fuel. That's okay. Our compost is over here running nicely. There we've got 44,000 litres of compost, so we'll get that keep going before we fill up from there. Alright, so he's finished. Oh, actually, we'll just keep him connected. It's easy, and we'll reverse up, and we are going to have to get rid of the crone out of the way. Oh, no, we're not. We're going to have to get rid of the Xerion with the trailers. Sorry. Oh, not concentrating. Okay, so we'll move the Xerion along. Okay. Now we'll jump back in the K100 and we'll offload all this grass. In fact, we'll have to do it, stagger it a little bit, because it won't take it in one go. And then that'll be the end of this episode. And then we'll come back in the next one and we'll be just doing a lot of hauling and selling of all of our stored crops. We'll see how much money we can make from it. In fact, we might even have to slow down time just to make sure we do it within the time limit. Right, so just give it a couple of ticks and it'll power on through what's in there. About what we'll do, we'll continue this off camera, and when we come back in the next episode, we'll continue on with, like I said, emptying this off and also the selling of all our crops. So thanks very much for watching. If you like the episode, please press the like button, and if you are not already subscribed and you wish to subscribe to the channel, please press that subscribe button, which will be coming up on your screen very soon. And until the next time we meet at Duckzorly Gaming, this is Duckzorly signing off and wishing you a very wonderful morning, afternoon, evening or night, no matter where you are in the world, and we shall see you again very, very soon. Thanks very much. Bye.